U.S. Paralympic gold medalist swimmer Robert Griswold is being accused of SA and abusing a younger teammate who is intellectually disabled in a lawsuit. The lawsuit also alleges that U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee covered it up. This, to me, is absolutely disgusting and horrifying. I mean, I think it's terrible when it happens to anybody, but when you go after a vulnerable person, you're just a predator. You're absolutely disgusting. The lawsuit, which is a civil lawsuit, alleges that Griswold groomed and essayed his teammate Parker EGBERT. This apparently happened at the Tokyo Paralympic Games and at the U.S. and Paralympic Training Center. The victim in this incident has autism and has suffered developmental delays and intellectual disability his entire life. The alleged perpetrator, Griswold, has cerebral palsy. Griswold is a two-time gold medal Olympian at the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. EGBERT, who is only 19, is considered significantly more vulnerable to abuse because of his disability. And it is said that he was violently and repeatedly essayed and harassed by this teammate. What makes it worse is that this teammate was paired up with him, even though allegedly the committee knew that he was a violent sexual predator. The U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee and the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, which is meant to protect athletes from SA and abuse, are also named in this lawsuit. And in the lawsuit, it says that EGBART had suffered severe physical injuries, pain and suffering, and extreme mental and emotional distress, which I'm absolutely sure this poor man has. It's stated in the lawsuit that these organizations failed to uphold their duties and didn't warn, supervise, and or protect the victim. The organizations have put 2 staff members on administrative leave and are doing their own investigations. And they say is to determine facts and take appropriate actions. Apparently Griswold made a concerted effort to befriend EGBERT, constantly referring to him as his little buddy, and always made sure that EGBERT sat next to him on the planes and the buses, and they were given prolonged, unsupervised access. They shared a room in the Olympic Village, which gave Griswold the opportunity to groom and take advantage of EGBERT. Griswold was also assigned to supervise EGBERT in this competition rather than a certified adult supervisor. So it looks like the Paralympic team, the safe sport, looks negligent so far, and if you go by what is alleged in this lawsuit. Apparently, there had already been allegations of SA from other teammates about Griswold. I mean, if this is true, that horrifying. Horrifying is not even the word. Another unidentified athlete says that the abuse was witnessed, and he became so upset that he punched a hole in the wall, as he was one of 3 people sharing a room. So Griswold, Egbert, and this unidentified person. Griswold told Egbert that he would get in trouble and the police would come if he told anybody about the abuse. Egbert, being, intellectually challenged, probably believed what he was told. And it wasn't until he wrote a story that his parents questioned him about that he actually came out and spoke of the abuse. The lawsuit also alleges that Egbert refused to take showers because that was one of the places where he was being attacked. And at this point, the 2 organizations who are listed in the lawsuit are declining to respond to the issue. I feel very sorry for Egbert. Already started off with a difficult lifestyle, some, difficulties that he was born with, and then to have to go through something like this is actually horrifying. And the fact that the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee and U.S. Center for Safe Sport were aware, allegedly, of previous allegations and allowed this man to do this, and put this man in a position where he could potentially do this, is inexcusable, in my opinion. I hope justice is served with everybody who let this young man down. Subscribe to Rovis Rants, hit the like button, and we'll see you soon.